Humanity's attempt to understand the universe has always overlapped with its attempt to understand itself. The moment we speak of the Big Bang, the moment we ask about the origin of stars and elements, beneath those questions lies a deeper one. What am I? The universe and the human being are not separate entities, but different perspectives of one continuous flow. If there were beings on another planet, to them, humans on Earth would be the aliens. On a cosmic scale, humans live on a planet smaller than dust, yet stand at the center of the universe's flow, remembering, questioning, and constructing meaning. The connection between the universe, stars, and humans is not merely symbolic. It is profoundly material. The human body is made of the same elements as stars. Oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen form most of our bodies. Minerals such as calcium, phosphorus, potassium, sodium, magnesium, and iron exist in smaller quantities, yet are essential for life. The total amount of minerals in an adult body is only about 3 kilograms, roughly 3 to 4% of body weight. But the moment this balance collapses, life ceases to function. These minerals are identical to those mined from the earth, yet they are no longer raw crystal structures. They have been dismantled and rearranged into forms that life can use. In this sense, the human body is literally stone and metal from the stars, reorganized into living order. Minerals and life are not fundamentally different categories. They differ only in their patterns of arrangement and stabilization. These elements were forged inside stars through nuclear fusion, and scattered across the universe by supernova explosions. After stars died, their remnants gathered to form Earth, and upon that foundation, life emerged. Functionally and historically, the human body is a small universe, carrying the living memory of stars. This echoes ancient Eastern philosophies that described the human being as a microcosm of the cosmos. The Big Bang, estimated to have occurred about 13.8 billion years ago, is often misunderstood as an explosion. But it was not something that exploded within space. It was the boundary at which space and time, energy and physical laws, began to have meaning. In the early universe, light and matter were not yet separated. Quarks, electrons, and photons were undifferentiated possibilities within a single field. As the universe expanded and cooled, symmetry broke, and what was once unified began to take on different forms. This does not mean the laws changed. It means that among many possible states encoded in the original field, one configuration was selected. Difference, structure, and matter became possible. As matter and light separated, the universe became visible. Yet after all these explanations, one question remains. Where did energy come from? At this point, science offers no final answer. Energy is not a byproduct of a more fundamental substance. It is a numerical expression of the fact that change itself is possible. In physics, a field is not a thing that fills space, but a property space can have. The vacuum is not empty. It is a state of constant fluctuation between different energy levels. Vacuum energy and dark energy show us that wherever space exists, energy density already appears. In this sense, energy can be seen as a property of space itself, an expression of potential before matter. To say that something came from nothing is inaccurate. More precisely, what we called nothing could not sustain itself, and briefly allowed difference and structure to emerge. From this perspective, the Buddhist insight of form is emptiness, emptiness is form, is more than metaphor. What we call matter is not a fixed substance, but a temporarily stabilized pattern of vibration. Emptiness is not nihilism. It is the ground that holds the blueprint for all possible forms. Modern physics concepts of fields and vacuum closely resemble this ancient insight. Matter is an expression of emptiness, and emptiness always contains the possibility of matter. The key lies in the position of human perception. We live within the result of immense cosmic vibration. Atoms, molecules, nerves, and thoughts are all vibrating at tremendous speeds. Yet their patterns are so stable that we mistake them for still objects. Like walking calmly inside a high-speed train, or living daily life on a rapidly spinning planet, we do not feel the velocity of the universe. As a result, we perceive the world as fixed, and ourselves as unchanging selves. This illusion aids survival. but at the cost of obscuring the fluid, processual nature of reality. Within this illusion, the figure of 13.8 billion years appears. It is not an incorrect number, but a coordinate calculated from the human observer's frame of reference, from the universe's own perspective. Beginning and end, motion and stillness, expansion and rest, may be a single state. Time is not an absolute entity. It only gains meaning through relationships. The most mysterious scene appears here. Humans are made of iron, carbon, and calcium, elements forged inside stars. And yet, these beings have long gazed upward, shaping stars, light, and sky into gods. This is not absurd. It may be evidence that humanity vaguely remembers its origin. Humans are products of the universe, and at the same time, a window through which the universe reflects upon itself. Thus, the human being is an intermediary, neither pure nothingness nor pure substance, standing between emptiness and form, between fields and matter, between information and shape. Human consciousness cannot directly experience the full vibration of the universe, yet it traces its echoes through thought, symbol, myth, and science. The expressions differ, but the direction is the same. Literature has described cosmic motion as a roar. Wagner translated the inner resonance of confronting cosmic order into music. That is why his works are still described as sounding like the voices of stars. The universe continues to dance between creation and dissolution, even in this very moment. The Big Bang is not a finished event of the past, but an ongoing process. Within every particle and every thought, humans are only one beat in that dance, yet also beings capable of recognizing the rhythm. The conclusion is simple. Humans are not fixed matter, but expressions of an ongoing cosmic process. And memory may not merely store the past, but be the way the universe tries not to forget itself. That a being made of iron and light asks again about the origin of iron and light is itself the clearest evidence that the universe is not yet finished.